Median home price for the month of December rise for Reno, Sparks, and Northern Nevada. But how did we end the year of 2024? Let's dive in and take a look. Hey everyone, I'm Garrett Stewart, your real estate professional for the Reno, Sparks, Carson City, and Northern Nevada areas. And we're taking a look at what home prices did for December and kind of how we ended the year of 2024. So we saw median home price for Reno, Sparks single family homes jump up a bunch, up to $600,000. That is right, we hit $600,000 at the end of the year. And if you look back 10 years, you'll see that this is only the second time in December that home prices actually went up. First time was in December of 2021. So we did see quite the increase there. Now let's take a look at median days to contract, and that's telling us how quickly homes are selling. And so this one's surprising, with prices jumping up in December. What that meant for how quickly homes sold went up to 48 days to contract. So we saw quite the jump. Now this is normal. We do see it usually jump up. You see last year it went from 33 to 40. This year it went from 29 to 48. So a little bit bigger of a jump. I think a lot of it is some of the homes that have been sitting on the market a little bit longer maybe finally sold. So that can kind of skew those numbers a little bit too. But in essence, some homes usually just take longer to sell during the holidays, right? Now, taking a look at all the different price points and how those are affected, you can see that a lot of them actually, they went up a decent amount. Look at that $400,000 to $500,000 price point went up from 28 to 48 days, nearly 3 weeks longer. We see homes usually this time of year take a bit longer to sell. We hopefully will see that start to kick back up as we near spring. Now let's take a look at how much inventory we have, how many sold homes we have, and how many new listings hit the market. So statistically, usually we're gonna see the least amount of new listings hit the market in December. And you can see that did happen. We went from 342 to 223. That's the middle one, the white bar there. You can see the grayer bar, 343 for our sold homes. So we did actually see sold homes go up a little bit and inventory climbed down. A lot of people take their home off the market during the holiday time as well. Like I said, inventory is at 748. You can kind of see the path we were at. Last year we were at 615, so we have a few more homes this December versus last December. How many homes are available in the price range you're looking for? Maybe that you're listing your house into. This is again single family in Reno, Sparks, and you can see that pretty much all of these all went down or pretty close to the same, but most of them went down, 20, 30 different homes or less were on the market at that time. We take a look at month supply of inventory, and what that means is basically the demand out there. It's the supply and demand. And the lower the number, the stronger seller market. The higher the number, more towards a buyer's market. So we went down from 2.8 to 2.2. Last year we were at 2.5. So now let's take a look at all of the new listings that we saw hit the market for 2024. A little recap. So we can see that in 2024 we had 5,397 homes hit the market. Compare that to the last few years, and it's up from last year, but historically still below average. And it was still just slightly better than 2023 in my opinion, but we were kind of building things back. And you look at closed sales and you can see that it wasn't as much of an increase, but it still was an increase from last year. And a lot of this had to do with the second half of the year. We saw interest rates go down, and because of that, that created a bit more demand in the second half of the year. And we did see that make up at the beginning of the year. The first half of the year, we were behind on sales year to date compared to previous years. So we definitely made that up in the second half. And pending sales. This is our forecast of how many homes are pending to close probably here in probably this month of January. So we had 273 homes go under contract. What that means is compared to last year, we had 257. So we saw more activity, more homes go under contract this year versus last year. So more activity is always good for the market. It's a bit more healthy because we are below a healthy average. We also like to look at pending sales in kind of week by week basis, and this kind of just shows us what's going on here. It's not as easy to read, but kind of just shows a pattern of what direction we're heading. We've kind of been on a downward trend the last few weeks, and that's just because of the holidays just naturally just increase or decrease in pending sales. But we see the last couple of weeks have already started to tick back up. Looking at pending sales by all the different price ranges out there, and you can see that same thing. December has some of the decreases on all the different price points there. So we saw, this is again, month over month. So we saw a decrease of that, but nothing too crazy. Probably the biggest one there was a $750 to $999, where we saw about 20 or 21 homes with less. Let's dive into the hyperlocal, starting with Reno, $635,000 median sales price. So look at that for year over year for your equity increased month over month and year over year. So if you look at the recap, we did increase for Reno. Inventory is up year over year as well, and we saw, you know, new listings are up year over year. Days to contract did go up as well, but so did closed sales. So we saw double-digit increase there. Good news, more activity, things are happening here, and I think we're gonna have a strong 2025. Head over to Sparks, $549 median home price. Look at that again, an increase for year over year, so that is good. We saw active inventory at 254, a good increase for this year as well. New listings, same thing, and look at the closed sales, double-digit increase as well. So that's good news. Again, more healthy market. Head to Carson City, $567,445, and we saw that's an increase as well. So as you can kind of see, home prices are improving throughout the year, and that was 11% year over year. So that says something. 94 homes on the market. So they had less homes on the market in December compared to the previous December. Days to contract was down, new listings up a little bit, and look at that, closed sales a bunch more than usual. Heading out to Fernley, $382,495. That was a decrease. First one we were looking at, so about 4% decrease year over year. Inventory was at 88, so an increase there as well. And you look at the new listings, down. Closed sales, look at that, double-digit increase on sales. Gardnerville and Minden, so taking a look at that, we saw 552 to end off 2024, just a small, we just saw a decrease there with inventory at 123 homes available. We see Gardnerville, Minden kind of shift a little bit quicker up and down. When you only have 23 sales, a couple of homes can make a difference if they're a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller type thing. So heading back here to Reno Sparks, and you see $382,500 median home price. So this is for condos and townhomes, and specifically, so we're excluding the single family homes now, $382,500. With that, that is just a slight decrease from last year, but almost the same. Inventory did increase with new listings actually going down, but closed sales are up year over year. We had 80 sales for December compared to previous December. So as you can see, inventory has increased a little bit. We were seeing more sales and a lot of things happening here in the Reno, Sparks, Carson City, and Northern Nevada real estate market. So if you are curious of what's happening, make sure to hit that like button right now. Let me know that you're enjoying these stats and updates, and make sure to hit that subscribe button, because just here soon I'm going to be posting a video here in the next week or two about the forecast of where Northern Nevada's real estate market is going to go to 2025, and I think it's going to be a good one. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Watch my other videos over here, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.